Hello everyone, I'm Daman Singh and I'm thrilled to share my submission for the Codebasics Resume Project Challenge 15. For this challenge, I stepped into the shoes of Peter Pandey, a business journalist at Business Basics. Our mission? To evaluate the social and economic impact of IPL advertisements 2025 by using impactful storytelling, structured data, and Power BI visualization. So let's dive into our dashboard with our first page, that is reference page. So this page sets the tone of the dashboard with all the IPL team captains at the middle, but the message is clear in the black, that is insight of analyzing the economic and social impact of the IPL. At the bottom you can see all the sponsors and partner name which are clickable for the user interaction. So let's start with the clicking Tata logo. As you can see, we are directly taken to the Tata website. So this way you can go to any company's website, or you can also click to IPL website. At the top you can see all the remaining 4 tabs for the navigation, so that you can jump to any page wherever you want. So let's jump to our first tab, that is Central Sponsorship Overview. On this page you can see that the total disclosed sponsorship 2025 amount in crore is 10,325 CR. On the left you can see the bar chart, which is actually the breakdown of this 10,000 crores, with Jio Cinema at the top with around 4,751 CR, followed by Star Sports, Tata Group, My 11 Circle, and so on. On the right you can see the pie chart by contract types. If you analyze this pie chart, you can see that the 90% of the sponsorship amount is coming from official digital streaming partner and official broadcaster TV. On the bottom you can see a table which has columns like contract type, partner sponsor's name, contract duration, sponsorship status, amount in crores 2025, total deal value in crores. With Jio Cinema at the top, the contract type is official digital streaming partner and the contract duration is 5 years. So this is the chart for every partner sponsor's name with their contract duration and amount. At the bottom you can see that the contract type official orange and purple cap partner is not disclosed, so it is not there. On the top you can see a slicer contract type, which can be used to slice the charts and the table. For example, if you want to see the contract type associate partner, so the associate partner disclosed sponsorship is around 249 CR, with all the partners amount in the left in the bar chart, that is My 11 Circle with 125 CR, Angel One with 82 CR, Rupe with 42. So that's it for this page. Now we will go to our next page, that is Advertiser Risk and Reach. So this tab examines the health and social risk associated with the advertisers. On the left you can see a bar chart which ranks brand by risk index. Vimal Elaichi is at the top because it is endorsed by one and only Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, and also it is a cancerous item. On the right you can see a donut chart which states that 60% of the ad is being distributed between fantasy gaming and Pan Masala brands. Below it, you can see a table which has columns brand display name, category, risk index, celebrity influence, and their brand ambassador. At the bottom, I have listed out 5 endorsers by celebrity influence and risk index. So at the top is Mr. Shah Rukh Khan because his celebrity influence is extremely high, and also the category which he is endorsing, Vimal Elaichi, is a cancerous substance, followed by Ajay Devgan, Rohit Sharma, because Rohit Sharma is promoting Dream 11, and that is very financially risky to the urban population. So let's move on to our next tab, that is economic versus social scorecard. So this is one of the most insightful section of this dashboard. On the left, you can see a bar chart which shows sum of annual revenue in CR by urban and rural population. We have data of these 4 companies only because other companies verticals were very huge and their revenue were not even disclosed. So as you can see, like Dream 11 targets urban and tier 2, tier 3 cities. On the right, you can see the stacked bar chart of income group reach by company. Here you can see that the Kamla Pasand has the Kamla Pasand and Viman Pan Masala, both of the Pan Masala brands has the highest reach because they cover all these 3 income groups. So by looking at these 2 charts, we can say that Dream 11 fantasy games app mostly targets tech savvy and urban youth people, whereas the Pan Masala brand targets all these income groups plus urban and rural population also, which is a very serious concern because it can lead to like serious health concern and behavioral changes. At the bottom, you can see another table which has columns like company, parent, sum of annual revenue in CR, sector, market reach, demographic notes. So like this is the more detailed version of the above 2 charts. On the top left, you can see the company slicer with the company name, so that you can slice all the tables in the chart. So yeah, that's it in this tab. Let's move on to our next tab, recommendation and insights. So yeah, let's summarize what data analysis we have done so far with our recommendations. So IPL is a major economic driver with over 10,000 crore sponsorship, disclosed sponsorship, and 50% of its sponsorship is coming from Pan Masala brand and fantasy gaming apps, which is like very risky thing. So next is project CAGR analysis of high risk brand. So why we are doing only the high risk brand? Because of the obvious reason, economic growth, economic risk, plus the societal and the financial risks involved with it. So among all this high risk brand, we have the data of only Dream 11 and Pokerbazi, because other companies verticals are very huge and their revenues are also not publicly disclosed. So Dream 11 is expected to grow from 6,384 CR, which was in financial year 2023, to 12,900 CR by 2030 by 10.7% CAGR, which is based on company's reported financial and the industry outlook. Pokerbazi is expected to grow from 372 CR in financial year 2024 by applying an industry average of 16.9%. It is projected to reach 865 CR by 2030. So, what are the key economic insights? As we discussed, over 10,000 CR is the total disclosed sponsorship in 2025. Brands like Dream 11, My 11 Circle, Tata Groups lead in the spending in sponsorship deals. Fantasy apps contribute not only in the significant economic value but also with the fan engagement in the IPL advertisements. So, what are the key social health observations? Out of all the brands, all the sponsorship and the sponsors and the partners, 6 brands are highly risky rated with a score of 4 by 4, which are mainly fantasy and pan masala apps brands. Pan masala brands are extremely health risky because of its carcinogenic item in it, and fantasy apps like Dream 11 and My 11 Circle, they pose gambling habits and also they are economic threat to our population. So what are our recommendation? A stricter regulation on this ad should be done during the prime IPL time slots. IPL should promote the diversified sponsorship, which should include healthcare, education, fintech, so that viewers can also be educate on these sectors. IPL should also introduce IPL ad rating system so that viewers can see and they will be educated beforehand while watching the advertisements. And of course, these risky brands should be encouraged to do the CSR activities. So what is our conclusion? So the conclusion is that the IPL is very powerful economic engine, and it is also a mirror to modern marketing trends. So a balanced approach should be taken so that the stakeholders should be aware and without compromising the economic growth. So that concludes my take on IPL sponsorship ecosystem 2025, which is a dual-edged sword of economic growth and social risks. I'm grateful to the Codebasics for their amazing resume challenge, which not only pushed me to do the data analysis but also to craft a story with insights that matters. If you like my walkthrough of this dashboard so far, feel free to explore this dashboard with the given link in the post. I will love to hear your feedbacks and suggestions to make this better. Thank you.